Okay, y'all, we're here to do a PSA and a correction all in one. We got to do some sending out some encouraging words, but also still checking some mugs as well. So get you some drinks because it's about to be a good long darn gone video, honey, on quite a controversial subject, honey. So, with that being said, let me first start off by saying that Asian Lives Matters and that my condolences go out to the family members of the everybody that was involved, including the dominant Asians from the spas that's from what happened in Atlanta. I got to be careful with my words, honey, because you two be on a bullski. But with that being said, I'm trying to figure out why was black people put in this. Like the darn gone person involved is a whole white man, a blonde hair, blue eye white man. And see, black people, we are so much darn gone discriminated against, so much under attack that when another group is darn gone being attacked by you know who, we still somehow get put into this as some blame. First they were saying that black people was running around committing all the crimes and atrocities. And I'm trying to figure out, ain't this some darn gone backward shit? Because every video that I've been seeing, Jackie Chan and darn gone Miss Brenda Lee and shit been darn gone whooping black. And as a matter of fact, we been too motherfucking docile if you ask me. I'm seeing Jackie Chan's cousin whooping asses up on black folks in the darn gone nail salon and putting black folks in headlocks and shit. And then your black folks still going to the store. And then not only going to the store, but having a line wrapped around the corner of the same place that discriminate against us. So it's like, we see that and we darn gonna double down on giving the Asian folks money. I mean, it's Stockholm Syndrome 101. Actually 102, because honey, you darn gonna giving up your money and everything. They're not even forcing you at this point. I mean, granted, they make it hard for black beauty supplies and stuff to get off the ground, but as far as you going there as opposed to going online, honey, y'all go there in droves, the majority of us black people do. So, with that being said, it's like, I can count on one hand maybe the times that I've seen a black person attack an Asian person unwarranted, and we're going to somehow add those 4 to 5 isolated incidents, because that's what they are. When you can barely pull up 5 incidents where a black person outright just attacked the Asian person unsolicited, and then you pulling up, and then it's even worse. I thought they were struggling to pull up clips from this year. Honey, come to find out the news organizations is pulling up clips from what happened to darn gone somebody way back in 1992 before I was even born. Are you kidding me? If black people was committing all these atrocities against Asian folks, why do you got to pull a clip from back when before I was even born? Now that shows how much of a stretch you trying to darn gone reach, honey. Honey, you trying to reach more longer than darn gone Elastic Man. And it's like black and Asians, and Africa Diaspora News Network, shout out to Phil Scott, he broke it down quite eloquently. So I'll leave his link down below. But like he also said, it's like we're not in the same communities. The only time that we really cross paths is when we go into their establishments. And then we the one, the risk of us getting our ass whooped, and then we darn gonna still turn around and give our dollars to them. So I'm trying to figure out, why does there need to be a PSA to black folks? And then I got to get on Jenny Mine's ass. Jenny and Lonnie Love. Jenny want the darn gonna sit up there on the darn gone the real fake, honey, and want to talk about, and then she threw in that slick little comment about, Asian businesses and black communities and black people going to Asian businesses. Now, you notice that she didn't say vice versa, that, Asians going to black businesses. Honey, I peeped the word game, Jenny. And then you talking about after this a recent attack. And that's what really set me off. I'm like, what in the hell? I just knew Eric Long must have been a black person. But even then, it's like, okay, one black person goes on a a mass, shooting spree. And then you saying that your Asian folks told you that they going to start policing black folks more. And, not feeling comfortable with black people entering the establishment. I want to know, do anybody on my channel watch The Real? And if so, have they gave an update backpedaling on that bullshit statement that they put out? I want to know, or whatever that bitch is called, Brenda, Linda, whatever. Has she came back and darn gone gave an update on what the agent said to her? Because when this massacre happened, I guess this was before they revealed that the person was white. They said that immediately that they assumed that it was a black person. And that within the past couple weeks, there have been a rise of attacks on Asian folks by way of black folks. Yet somehow, none of this ain't made the news. Because y'all pulling up just one or two clips, and then you going all the way back to 1992 at that. But if there's such a mass amount of attacks from black folks left and right, that we know how the media like to demonize black folks, don't you think that the news would have been darn gonna quick to jump on? And then now they coming up with saying that Asians were hesitant to report it because they didn't want to cause no stigma. Exactly when have y'all been archalistic in our feelings? Y'all wasn't archalistic when y'all was whooping our asses in the beauty store. Y'all wasn't archalistic even in your own countries. Honey, the indigenous people, the black people that have my type of hair in darn gone China, who are rich black complexion, y'all was trying to say they caused the coronavirus. Now y'all sitting up here wanting to talk about what America's doing, which, yeah, they ain't no damn better. But bitch, you in a glass house trying to throw a stone your damn self. You was over there whooping black folks' asses and trying to create a ban specifically on black people for thinking that black people inherently created the coronavirus. Once again, much similar to white people thinking that we're subhuman or something. Like we're a whole different species of folks. But y'all the one, and I hate to say this, but y'all the ones over there eating the bats and shit that can carry some of these diseases that can darn gon' create this conundrum in the first place. Because the rumor is that this shit came from a bat. And then we go all the way back to the motherfucking swine flu. But then y'all want the darn gone to talk shit about us? Are y'all serious? But y'all the ones that will eat everything over there. Just crazy. Crazy. I want to know, anybody watch The Real? Please tell me, did darn gone Jenny Mai come back and give an update on that situation? Because I was just flabbergasted to hear that they was wagging their fingers at the black community. And then once it was revealed that this was a white man that darn gone committed this atrocity, they no longer could darn gone paint the narrative of black people attacking darn gone Asian folks. And my thing is this, why would y'all assume that we attacking Asian folks all of a sudden? Out of all the shit that black folks are going through in America with a triple K, America, you think we're going to target Asian folks of all people because of a coronavirus putting us in the house? Okay, we just going to annoy a certain group that was responsible for slavery, Jim Crow, the darn gone planting of the darn gone crack cocaine epidemic, and then modern day police brutality. So instead of attacking the folks that have been doing all this to us for 4 centuries, we're going to go and start attacking Asian folks. What's the reason? Other than the ones that are justified to whoop your ass from attacking them in the beauty salons, in the spas. It's like, that's the, I can't even get my words together, y'all. But it's like, if we're not even defending our own selves in a situation where it would be justified, how is you painting a narrative that black folks is darn on out here just attacking Asian folks left and right. And see, that's that bullshit I don't like. And now that it done came out that it was a white guy that did the shit, all of a sudden now the narrative done changed again, where black folks need to offer up advice and all this shit darn on to Asian folks. And see, this is the disrespect that we go through. It's like first you demonize us, and then you need to ask for our help. But then where is y'all at when it comes to our plight? And I ain't talking, and like Phil said, I ain't talking about the few Asians that done have been out there. I'm talking about as a collective group. Because y'all called all of us out as a collective. Where was the Asian community when it came to voicing issues about Black Lives Matter? The only time that y'all voiced it is recently, just the doggone call yourselves talking shit to the U.S. government. But where y'all's at? And then it's like, how you can say that, and then y'all over there beating y'all own doggone indigenous black Asians. You over there beating up black naturalists, whether they're Africans or black Americans who are over there in China taking up temporary residency. Y'all darn on was trying to deport black people. Y'all was going to deporting Africans left and right because y'all thought they brought the disease there, and come to find out that the darn on shit didn't even originate from no Africa. It came from y'all's. But y'all trying to change the goalposts and say it done originated from Africa. It originated from Africa, but y'all was the ones that darn on got dealt the worst blow. The mass concentration started there. Now, if Africans are traveling back and forth between Asia and Africa, how come that same massive spread didn't happen in similar numbers? It didn't happen until far later. And then we know that Asian folks are over there in Africa trying to darn gonna be the next colonizers, honey. It's like, so the only time I will say that it darn gonna started spreading to Africa is when y'all started getting over there, not vice versa. But we don't want to have that conversation though. But once again, y'all need to check yourselves, don't check us. But I would love to know y'all thoughts on this. Like I said, just a hot ass darn gonna miss had the audacity to darn gonna tell us that we need to stand in solidarity, which I do give my condolences and shit. I do, feel bad. But to say that they're massacred by a lone white man is equivalent to what black people have been going through, I can't compare one white man darn on attacking us. Now, what I can say is what Donald Trump has caused, but see, y'all ain't willing to have that conversation. Now, we can say in the grand scheme of things where Donald Trump has incited violence, if y'all want to call out what white people has been doing to y'all collectively, then we can say, okay, there might be a little bit of comparison. But see, y'all ain't willing to have that conversation though, so it is what it is. But what are y'all thoughts on this, y'all, that black folks is out here being pinned as darn going being terroristic towards Asian folks, yet we're the one dying out by the thousands? I mean, we can count on one hand how many, and not to minimize the deaths, but it's like we can count on our hands how many Asian folks got killed. But where was they at when it came to when black folks was getting killed? Like what happened in Charleston with Dylan Roof. I did not see the same energy with them when it came to us and what we was going through. But once again, when they go low, sometimes we got to go high. And then other times you got to take it and go to hell. But this case, we got to just walk on by the situation. And they're going to be like, okay, we'll give you our condolences. We do some slow singing. But in this case, we can't do no flower bringing necessarily for you. We can only do a slow sing and a hymn and walk on by this shit. Because until you keep the same energy in regards to what happened to us, and also stop trying to put your hands on us and accuse us of and then this the thing. It shouldn't even be that. We should not even be in their doggone spas at this point. with the rise of black beauty salons left and right and stuff, we really don't. Now, the only place I can say that is still an issue is the nail salons. Unfortunately, I don't think that there's enough black nail techs that makes up for the Asians. But as far as the spas are concerned, there are more than enough estheticians. There are plenty of us black estheticians. But as far as the nail techs, I can understand somewhat. But it's like, at this point, it's like, go to YouTube and learn how to do your own damn nails. But those are my thoughts, y'all. Y'all give me y'all thoughts down below. And like I said, if y'all watch the reel, did Jenny Mai come back and do a back pedal and a pussy pop on them darn statements that she made? If not, honey, her ass is permanently canceled. But anyways, leave y'all thoughts down below. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see y'all soon with more videos. Mwah.